Alright, hello. Today I'm gonna be playing something that's a little bit out of left field. Um, I've been on a little bit of an Undertale kick lately. I was watching a streamer that I like play through it in preparation for their playthrough of Deltarune, which is still in the process of being made. I think they have like 4 or 5 acts out of 7 that are gonna be released. I'm gonna wait for it to be fully released before I jump into that. But I played Undertale a long time ago, and I really, really liked it at the time. And I just recently heard of a fan-made Undertale prequel called Undertale Yellow, which, for anybody familiar with the Undertale story, you're playing as one of the humans that went to the underground before the player character in the actual story of Undertale. And it's supposed to be really good and in-depth, and I'm kind of craving that sort of experience. I loved Undertale's little combat and storytelling and things like that. So I would like to jump into that, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm going in pretty much fully blind. I'm excited to go through it. To my knowledge, it also has like a full pacifist, a neutral, and a full genocide run. I'm probably just gonna do full pacifist. If I feel like doing more, I may try a full genocide, but those are pretty tough to do. At least in Undertale, it makes you feel like a terrible human being for doing it. So, if anything, maybe I'll watch like a YouTube video that goes over some of the differences in the genocide run if there is such a thing out there. I'm sure a lot of people have recorded it. Um, I may not like it at all, and this will get cut short. It may not even get posted to YouTube, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm going in blind, and we're just gonna give it a shot. I'm loading it up here. I think the human you play as in this one is the Yellow Soul, which represented bravery in Undertale 1, or like the OG game. And anybody watching this who has not played Undertale, you should go play it. It is a fantastic creation. It's one of the shining examples of what an indie game can be. A lot of depth to it, both inside and outside the game, because Toby Fox, the creator, does a bunch of AR type of stuff with it to keep the fan base enticed. But it was just a very enjoyable experience back in the day for me. It was a pleasure rewatching this streamer play it too. Kind of brought me back. So yeah, if you haven't played it, you should play it. If you have played it a long time ago and you don't want to play it again, I recommend looking up like a story refresher. Or like all the secrets you missed in Undertale. I think there's a video out there that's about an hour 20, an hour 30. That covers over basically all the interesting little lore bits that the first game has. Most of them which are like things that people would never find because they're just so esoteric and weird and like a 1 in 100 chance and whatever. But there's all kinds of little lore drops in the OG game. And there's videos that cover that. So I would look at those videos too and unless you've played Deltarune, I would avoid any videos that have Deltarune spoilers because there's a couple out there. But I have been brushed up pretty well going into this, so hopefully I'll kind of remember some stuff and be able to draw some parallels and story links. Here we go. I have a poster. Goat lady. Is she a goat? I always thought she was a cow. It's like I can't read what's up there. What's this one do? She's like, this kid. I got a special one this time, huh? So, fell into a deeper part of the ruins. Oh, I dropped my poster. No, I didn't see what it said. Alright, I'm gonna look up what it was. Okay, so it's a missing poster. So this character has come into the ruins looking for the missing people, I believe. We already know who Flowey is. Okay, Flowey isn't immediately a big meanie at this point in the timeline. It makes me curious if he becomes that way after this story, or maybe he just hasn't revealed his true colors yet. And it's also interesting that he leaves the save points here for you and he saves for you. Because in just Undertale, these save points are there, but they're not linked to Flowey in any way. But we do know Flowey has the power to like save and reload progress. Clover. Guess that's my name. Why did that jump up by like 30 minutes just then? I think that's all he's gonna say now. All they're gonna say. Giving fighting a try. Exposition. That's an unfamiliar voice. So they seemed like they were practicing a welcome for somebody who they maybe didn't expect to come meet them again. Something like that. Vanilla. Oh. Whoa. I wonder if this would be a better controller game. Oh, it's ready to mercy. Because, like, when you're moving the heart around, it feels like you have less granular control with the arrow keys. I'm going to plug a controller in and see how that feels for a little bit. One sec, I'm just going to pause the recording. Alright, got the controller in now, we'll see how that feels. I don't know if it'll feel better, but we'll see. Okay. A room like a hedge maze with spikes. Lemonade, sure. Doesn't smell appetizing, that's nice. The soundtrack is nice. Constantly on a sugar rush. Yeah, I feel like this will be easier to control here. I love the combat in this. There's something like so satisfying about it. You can already feel the cavities from corn? Really? I wouldn't expect corn to be like a... I guess it's like a carb, but... Oh, it's double. Sweet corn A. The hug seems to do it. Makes me wonder if there's something in the bottom right part of this maze. Gonna check it to be sure. Ah! Oh, there's a candy corn. A rejected piece of corn is candy corn. I'm one of the few people out there that kind of likes candy corn. I know a lot of people don't. I wonder how you lower these spikes. Why is the music weird now, too? Oh, this is gonna be tough. I think these guys were complement? Whoa. It was comfort? Oh, I bet that lowered the spikes. Well, then why were there spikes to the left? I'm gonna get freaking killed. Bullet-shaped pebbles? No, I'm not gonna need those. Damn it. Oh, come on. I was right there, man. This looks like somebody with horns. Like Toriel and Asgore. Oh, screw off with the corn and the Penilla! Oh. Ah. Oh. Aw. Kinda getting clapped a little bit. I like sour lemonade. I wanna go out and say it. Not like crazy sour, but when it's too sweet, it kind of grosses me out. Roarin'. Oh. Smile, isn't it? Critique? It's yellow. I'm about to die. It's not a very nice looking bat, is it? What a banger. They're teaching you these mechanics way early on. They didn't introduce these in Undertale till way later. So blue attacks mean you stay still, orange attacks means you have to be moving, otherwise you take damage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it changed on me. What a great track. What am I missing? Do I have to do 3 watches in a row? Maybe I have to displease him and he leaves. Oh, losing his patience. All right. Oh. Can't hear himself think. No, he's getting mad. I think the Decibat is trying to be quiet for a reason. And we are not helping. Crispy scroll. Looking for someone to talk to. Super crispy mode. Okay. I think we gotta make these all light up. Oh my goodness, the corn and the freaking Penilla again? Okay. Armor too. Accessory feather, okay. Oh, that's what I had before. Oh. Refreshingly unclean? What the heck? Corn on the cobweb. Corn dog? Oh my gosh. Oh, then why'd they put the sign there? So far they got that same like cheeky humor that Undertale has. Love it. There is a lot of corn here, that's for sure. Special corn on it. With pink crayon. Dolph. That monster in the cloak. Okay, so it's Dolph. He's the one making the corn, and he's the one that wrote on the crate. Because his name was in pink. Oh, he's like a vampire. That's cool, it's like lighting the hallway behind him. That's awesome. Oh. Why would I remember him? He might be mistaking me for one of the other humans. Shit. I had to, man. I actually don't know how I like the controller, because it's not like you can't go diagonal smoothly. It still seems like it's literally cardinal directions, north, east, south, west, and then directly diagonal. There's no... you can't really get any more granular than that. It feels like you're using arrow keys, basically. So I'm gonna switch to arrow keys again and see how we feel. What the hell? Pops. Okay. What are you doing over here? So we had an unknown friend who used to gift him corn, so we started growing a cornfield. 2 locked tables. Oh. I bet I can come back here later and see what's in that door. Aw. Dolph probably wrote that too. What a pretty rendition of the song. Wow. Beautiful. I'm gonna, that's right. It was the Delta rune on that rock. Delta rock.